super bad as it is out here. And those days will be showing to where I will go down and to Win Street, you know, and just cruise around towards just like the ghetto-ish area ever. I mean, like right here in Santa, this is pretty ghetto. This is like ghetto right here in this area. We got homeless people right here. This guy over here. A couple behind me. And you just gotta watch what you're saying, watch what you're doing. And just, you know, keep yourself. You don't keep yourself out here in Orange County, you're definitely going to run into something, some kind of trouble. You know, I don't know if it's like the situations when you're a kid. Your mom and dad always taught you know, not to talk to strangers. But when you become older, it's like, okay, now you need to go out and get a job. So you're telling me I need to go talk to a stranger to see if I can work for him and help him make money and me make money? Okay. It made no sense to me afterwards. I was just like, okay, I was taught not to talk to strangers. I was taught not to, you know, get involved in certain things. I was taught not to go to this place and that place, the party, and all this like that. But as soon as I became older, it was like, okay, yeah, dude, let's do that. Oh, man. That's when things started going reckless. Anyways, we're here in Santa Ana. And seemed like that, man. I never know that car was going to turn. But anyways, we're here in Santa Ana, off of First and Harbor. We had a pretty good ride all the way down here. And I had a pretty good interesting subject to bring up to you people because of this one factor that's been going on for years and years and years and years. And I kind of want to, you know, write down a whole movie script for it and see if anybody wants to take out the movie script from me and help me build it into a movie. And it'd be something interesting, something cool to do. You know, just get into writing, and maybe it can be a book. I don't know. Whatever, it can just turn into even just like a daily thing. You know, I write something inside of it, like a daily journal. But actually, it's going to be a full-on, like, you know, story, and maybe you can use it for a movie, or I can maybe become a writer off of it. And it's just like one thing that's out there that everybody should be aware of, and is not aware of it. I don't know how it's going to go, but I could end up just like a Stephen King on this type of story, or I could end up like a Jim Curry on this type of story. Yeah, I'm going to write on it. And I don't know if it will get published when I do that, but I'm going to talk to one of my family members to actually publish, and that's one of the reasons why I'm going on this trip to Utah, besides to see this person get married, my cousin, and And now she works some kind of company doing some kind of construction. But she wrote a story, she was a writer for a long time. And got one of her books published. So I want to find out how she got the book published, and if her writing career is still within the works, and she wrote the other books. Maybe actually make a talk about that book. Just keep it to myself and read it a couple times, just like that, you know. It'd be kind of cool. Because, like, in my family, we're just a whole bunch of entrepreneurs. You know, I'm a music artist. Now I'm a digital creator for certain things. And, pretty much, there's, like, a lot of knowledge that I have of me. And a lot of things that I have already done. And a lot of things that I want to try out. A lot of things I have tried out. And a lot of things I passed tests for, you know, a lot of things that I figured out, you know what, this would be kind of cool if this was an invention, you know, and things in my head that would pop up, I was like, man, if I can invent something that would just go wild and everyone wants it, everyone needs it, you know, what would it be? And that's the thing that goes through everyone's head. It's the main thing that goes through everyone's head is, you know, if I can invent something, or if I can do something, and it was something that everybody can use for knowledge, and everybody can, every kid in town, every person, you know, every single state, all around the world, everybody's gonna have at least one topic of it, or at least one think of it, or it's going to really actually put something into their head, and it's either going to scare them, or it's going to make them like, how can I ever stop that happening? Or how can I make that happen? Become a nice, good, rich person, or even a nice, good, you know, Christian person. There's a lot of things I can write out. I can probably do like about maybe 20 to 30 books on just like stories, and just write them down so I can tell them, you know, I can tell them to people. And that's all I wanted to do. Even like when I was writing songs back in the days, there was a lot of songs that you know, I took and sat down and wrote them, and just lyrics that came up my head that took like days to write up, or it took like maybe 15, 20, 30 minutes. You know, and then some of them, actually a lot of my music was freestyled, and that was just the craziest stuff. A lot of my music was freestyled, and then after I freestyled it, I wrote every single word down, so that I have a good copy of it. So I would go ahead and bust out a beat, you know, and then go ahead and bust out the whole rhyme, and then go ahead and write everything down. And that's how a lot of my freestyle got out there. A lot of my freestyle hip-hop, and a lot of my freestyle R&B, you know, and basically I'm a freestyler. I've been a freestyler all of my life, for music-wise, and for just writing alone. And I've been a freestyler even just for trying things out, and see what would happen, you know. Or even a freestyle just to say, okay, that person can do it, why why can't I? He was able to climb a hill, and he was able to do that on his bike. How could I do that? How could I do that? You know, there were some wild things that I did when I was younger that really amazed me. And anyways, we're out here in the area of Santa Ana, almost borderline of Garden Road. And then I'm going to come into Westminster, Little Saigon, and head on down to the area of Beach Boulevard, and it's a ride with Chestnut. This has been a really good, super good ride. And you know, a lot of things just came to my head today about what can I do in my free time to have knowledge for myself and maybe make a good side hustle besides me being a music artist. And you know, there's so many things I want to do as a music artist. Like, I've been doing hip hop, freestyle, R&B, freestyle for like the longest time ever, and have not became like completely rich off of it or famous off of it. And I did a lot of shows in the past, but the quantity of people that were underground and the quantity of people that were related to majors, and then set up artists with shows with some of the majors. Like, I set up a show one time. Well done to I set up another show for somebody and was actually trying to do it myself too, with Dub C. And the amazing thing is, I used to, back in the days when I was younger, I used to actually buy a lot of some people call me off of Dub C when I was a kid. And in my younger years. You know, and I don't know if he remembers me or not, but he might. I used to buy what he loved. He told me his name is Doug. I was like, okay, cool. So, just even that experience right there, and, you know, I even had done shows and appearances with all these special people, and been around a whole bunch of music artists and actors, almost practically a good half of my lifestyle so far. You know, from living on the streets with somebody that became a truck driver, to me, experience my life where they served in circus and carnivals and nightclubs and all kinds of stuff. You know, and even like some of the worst places you can think about. And people I ran into and talked to, they were actually on the edge of becoming famous, or just doing a lot of like acting and other things. Okay, so there's something here that sounds weird, like that's pretty much. Weird. Maybe a little bit. It's not so flat. Maybe it's a little bit there. I'm not sure exactly, but check it out. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'm just losing a little bit of air pressure. But I have tons of armor, so I can't be losing that much air at all. Unless something's like really close to my tire, like really seriously. And it wasn't coming out of the tire. It has to be longer than a nail. Actually longer than a gum pack is my tire on this stuff. I have my tire still. I don't think I have anything towards maybe a flat tire, but it does feel like the back tire gets a little bit of air. So I might just throw some air in it when I get home. I'll probably just throw some air in there when I get home. Because the front one's pretty hard to block. The back one's making that noise. And it was feeling like a little bit low, not too much. Kind of weird, is it? Is it low? Not really. Not really low. At all. But it just got some bouncy on it. Where I can move it up and down. Not hard as a rock, like the first one. It's pretty much harder than a rock. But yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna take the riding career from music into maybe story writing and a couple other things. Because there's just like so much things I can talk about and a lot of stuff I can write down. And there's like stories that I can tell people. They could possibly not be true. Or possibly not be true. But there's one certain story that I want to tell everybody that actually is true and is already out there for everybody to learn a knowledge off of. And it's going to help out a lot of young generation. And probably a lot of older generation too. And there's probably a lot of stories that are out there like this one. Or maybe kind of like it. But see, I kind of like live in like a ghetto-ish area. And sometimes it can be, some spots are a really nice, good, clean area and seems a lot better and, you know, stuff like that. But, like in this area here, there's like 5 people that are sleeping on the ground. There's like 10 over here, someplace. Like sleep. Even that one day I took you guys out on a ride, all in Santa, came all the way back down here, and showed you a lot of places where homeless people were sleeping, and a lot of places where things were just going on, craziness, and chaos. We live out in a really super Okay, so I really didn't use that much of the pedaling tonight, and we were just barely hitting 40% battery still left on the bike. And I've done a lot of pedal assisting already down here too. I haven't used that much electric on the bikes, it's mostly pedal assist. Anyways, we are out here on Magnolia. Yeah, so we are here in Magnolia and Bolsa, Little Saigon. I don't know whether people like them loud. They're supposed to be loud and not really be going anywhere. It made no sense to me. I started hearing that, seeing that. People want their vehicles to sound like police cars. Yeah, I want my vehicle to sound like some race car going down the road. That's not really a race car. How much did you spend on that? Like $4,000. What? Yeah, I got this $1,000 buzz office right here, and I got this little V-Tech thing right here. It's like another some $1,000. This is like $100 here. It sounds like going down the road, and my pedal is just pedal, and I'm not going fast. Okay, your pedal is down to the ground, sir. Oh man, and how fast are you going? Oh, like 60. That's it. Maybe it's just because of the brand new seat, and I'm not used to it. Oh boy. I don't know, the back tire is coming pretty much a little bit bald. Because that's what I stopped with. Usually it's my back brakes, not my front. Try to stop sometimes, mostly front and back brakes. And I didn't have a lot of tread on the back tire, not that tire. Now I don't have that much tread on it. It's been pretty close to, it's been about 6 actually. Maybe like a few months. Some odd months. I've had this back tire, and basically now it's just barely getting on the ball position area. Alright, so we're going to hop to here, and we're almost to Beach Boulevard. always looking at the bus drivers because it's been like years. I used to take the bus, and I know a lot of the bus drivers out here in Orange County. I know a lot of them. It's like friendly wise too, and there's quite a few of them nice. I've been just take the bus and just go hang out with the guy or the person that was driving the bus. Drive it all the way down to the end and then drive it all the way back. And it's like talk to them all the time. And you got nothing else to do. You know? There were some bus drivers that were just like, okay, he's wanting to talk to me. Maybe he's got nothing else to do. You know? Anyways, we're going to talk about running down. And then when I get into my house, I'll put a little bit of air in the back tire and see how it holds up until the morning. Just a little bit of air, not too much. Nice to tighten up. I think it's just maybe sometimes the air stands in your tires, and you want to air them up after that time. Because like the air, your heat and all that makes all the air inside your tires to stand. So you intentionally lose some air here and there in tires. Like if you keep your bike cold in a hot area, or in areas not that cool, then you're going to get some air. Your tires will definitely begin to crack if you leave your bike outside in the hot days of riding and everything. I mean, just like the bike I have at home. And now, ever since I got this right here, I've liked this like since I've been trying to figure out, you know, what can I do with this? How can I get it sold off to somebody? Or how could somebody, you know, put to use in a good way? It's just a bike that needs to get on. It needs some tender love and care. And a brand new battery on it. The battery is actually going to make a lot. Here we are, going down Chest Lane. And get her in for a ride soon. Running about a good 10% battery. This brand new cloud seat right now, the Cloud 9 seat, is amazing. I do recommend that you guys go out with your Cloud 9 seat just like mine. And I saw it last few videos back when I first got the seat. So I do recommend